Mike, you talked this morning about thinking this team had more to give. In what ways did you see that manifest itself today?
Well, I just thought we competed hard. We competed hard. In particular, really liked the third period. I thought we played on our toes. I thought we defended well. Um, we're playing against a real good team. We knew this was going to be a tough battle. The games are going to be close, and we're going to need everyone to compete. And so I thought the guys competed really hard tonight.
Seth?
Mike, Brian Russ
Tristan
scored, I believe this is only his second postseason goal since 2018. So much of the way he was introduced to Pittsburgh back during the two Stanley Cup runs were in his ability to score big goals and big moments for you. How conscious do you think he is of, in terms of what his game offensively means towards the success you guys might be able to enjoy it in any kind of postseason?
It's probably a better question for him than it is for me, but what I can tell you is that Rusty's game is invaluable to this team, and he does a lot more than just score goals. But certainly we rely on him to help us offensively. He does tonight, but he's just a complete player. He brings a ton of speed to our game. He's got a good, solid two-way game. He's real good defensively, and he's his offensive game has just evolved to another level, and so he's an important player for us. But I know he's just I don't know that players think in terms of what they have to do. I think they're just focused on the process right now. They're just trying to go out there and pay attention to the details and compete hard and to execute when the opportunities present themselves on both sides of the puck.
Dalen?
What did you think of Tristan's performance? And in turn, what did you think of the way your team showed confidence in him throughout? They didn't really stray from anything that you wanted them to do.
No, I thought Tristan had a great game. He's done that for us for most of this year. And he's been a big
Tristan,
part
from
of the
game one
success that this team has enjoyed to this point. And so, our players, our coaching staff, our management team, we have the ultimate faith in Tristan. He's a terrific goaltender, and he's shown it time and time again.
Mike,
there was no doubt in my mind that he was going to come back and have a solid effort, and that's what he did for us tonight.
Matt Venzel?
Mike, your forecheck was effective in both games.
Mike,
and then in both games, you guys were able to quickly convert a forecheck into a goal. Happened on Jeff Carter's goal tonight. What's been the key to that, to getting that going and also quickly turning it into offense?
Well, it's just collective effort. It takes five guys to have an effective forecheck, and everybody's got to do their job. And when there's a collective effort, we get up in fives and we execute, then usually we create opportunities. That's one way we can utilize our team speed, is just in our puck pursuit game and putting teams under pressure, trying to force them to make plays quicker than they want.
Mike,
and usually opportunity presents itself. So that's an aspect of our game that we work on daily. It's an important part of this team's identity.
Couple more.
Mike, I also wanted to ask you about the Carter goal. Obviously huge, is the game winner, but in that moment, in the first period, for you guys to pay off the good start that you had going into the first intermission with a 2-0 lead, how big was that for you collectively and specifically to give Jarry a little cushion there himself?
Well, I thought it was good for our overall team confidence. I think, when you get a lead like that, against a tough opponent like the Islanders, it gives your team some juice. We got some energy. I thought we were on our toes. We had a great start. I thought we were playing physical when we had the opportunity, and so I just thought, when you can get a couple of big goals like that with the fans in the building now, I think it just brings our energy level to a whole nother level. So it was the start that we were looking for. I give the players a lot of credit. They were ready to play.
Jenna Harner?
Mike, you just mentioned the fans in the building. It's been a while since there's been this many fans here at PPG Paints Arena. Just how would you describe the atmosphere and what they brought to you guys tonight?
It was electric. It's so exciting that it seems like it's been so long that we've had that type of a fan, that type of an amount of fans in the building, and that's the most we've had to this point. And I know our players, they feed off it. They love they love the energy that the fan base brings. I think it helped us with the start that we had tonight. It's such a great environment. It's not the same when they're not there. And certainly I know our players are, and our whole organization for that matter is appreciative of the support.
Last question, Chris Adamski.
So much Tristan the last couple of years. Is there anything to the playoffs being such a different animal that you once you get that win, it's something either in his internal confidence or the confidence of the team, and everybody sees that he got that out of the way finally? And was there anything you saw him prepare differently, or knowing that the stakes are higher right now in the playoffs?
No, we prepare the same way every day. It's something that we talk with our team about. We've applied a certain process every single day to push ourselves to get better, and that process has brought us a fair amount of success this year. And we're going to continue to apply that same process. We're going to learn through the experiences. We're going to push one another to get better each and every day. And when we go on the ice, it's the same game. There's a heightened level of intensity. There's a heightened level of urgency. There's more physicality to playoff hockey. That's just the nature of playoff hockey. But it's an exciting environment to be a part of. But from a process standpoint, nothing changes from our standpoint. We're going to apply the process that we apply all year long. That's brought us the success that's brought us to this point.